Good morning, guys. Can you hear me? 10K, I really wanted to see some follow through today, but looks like it's gapping down a little. GSX, I would love to see a push on it. ACMR also, I want to see keep going higher. So there's really nothing on short watch right now. Sava, I'm actually looking it for a long. Ideally, it goes sideways for a few more days. MBOT also, and Tilray too. Like really scraping the bottom of the barrel here to find long ideas. It's really nothing good. I bought Shumia yesterday. They had some article that they don't need any more financing rest of the year, whatever it is. You know, this has been hyped as the Amazon of Africa. They're burning a lot of cash, and yeah, I mean this thing could probably gonna go bankrupt if they don't stop their burn. And so we got this article yesterday. It broke out of this bottom kind of a base with high volume. I bought it. Now in hindsight, I didn't know there was gonna be this much volume. I bought 20,000 shares, but you know, I could have easily bought twice as many, 3 times as many. I just, you know, didn't know this volume was gonna come in. The volume came literally just after I bought it. I have 687 average on it, so I bought it when it took out these highs. It was already up like 13% on a day, so it was a little bit of a chase. And then after that, the volume started to come in. Big volume, really big squeeze into the close. And yeah, I think this thing could go to like 10, 12 bucks very easily. Very good so far. Malincrot, yeah, sold some yesterday. LK probably gonna settle in the low 50s or scale out a few. OCGN looks like it's gapping up to new highs here. The flag. Rada building higher lows. Apps has been building higher lows since its latest pullback. Fuel Cell, a little bit of a gap up in pre-market. I have 225,000 shares. I mean, it looks good. I'm probably not gonna add today if it takes out yesterday's highs. I'm just gonna keep my shares, trailing stock. Beyond Meat, I'm still short. I'm gonna cover it today no matter what. Hopefully it takes a leg lower, but I'm not gonna hold it over the weekend and pay borrow fees thing. T-Dot looks great. There's really nothing to complain about. I mean, everything pretty much looks great. And the ones that don't are like tiny position, like CTSD, which I'm down a few cents on. So, you know, it's like 0.3% of my total equity in that stock. So Tesla is gapping down. It had a nice little bounce yesterday off this white line and on the daily of this rising 10-day. And looks like it's gapping down today, and we'll see. I'm pretty much risking like $35 to give back like $35 on it to potentially make another $50 or $70, $80. Yeah, PE had a little bit pullback yesterday, undercut the 10-day briefly and closed pretty strong, and now it's gapping higher. It's just, you know, there's really nothing to complain about in this market. Like everything is pretty damn good. FDSV, I'm really happy I covered this thing 2-3 sessions ago. You know, I saw these higher lows develop and I covered it somewhere here in the 36s, and yeah, now it's, you know, almost gapping to new highs in pre-market. PRGS had some earnings. AXSM, I covered it yesterday. It's showing the same pattern like FDSV, higher lows after pullback, and it's just too risky to hold these things short when they start building higher lows. The market is too strong. TLRD sold a part of itself, sold the trademark, so pretty much they sold part of their business for half of their market cap. PRGS, I think they pre-announced, or did they announce earnings? Nah. Estimates and everything, a pretty boring type of stock or company. Alright, do you think this is interesting? Earnings approaching. Hello. Disney, you know, the entry was a couple of months ago in my opinion. Look at the monthly chart. When it broke out of this pattern here, you know, I've been building higher lows for multiple years. It had this nice little flag, multi-year flag, and it broke out of it on news that they were gonna price their Disney Plus service lower than the competitors. Like, I think this day here was a long-term entry on it. Right here, I mean, I don't know. It's a very slow-moving stock. You know, this is not a trading stock. Understand that this is an investing stock. It moves too slow to trade around. You know, like this move here. I mean, 6% move, and this move here, you know, 14%. I mean, these are huge moves for Disney. So I don't think this is a trading stock. I don't. yeah, so that's the game plan. Not much to do here, in my opinion. You know, scale out and trail stops. And play with my cat because it's gonna be a pretty slow day. What TLRD? Barely open. Oh, it hasn't traded yet. What? How can it not have traded yet? I don't know why this thing hasn't traded yet, but you know, if it gets big volume, it could be a nice candidate. I mean, this, yeah, I don't know. It's a very illiquid stock, but could be a tiny trader. Very slow. Like not a lot of gappers or anything. Markets are gapping higher. What's new? Like going higher every single day. Pretty amazing. Yeah, OCGN is pretty much at new highs since I bought it. Chumia, I really think this thing goes to 10, 12 bucks very easily. LK new high. Pretty. This is a market where you don't even have to work that hard. All you have to do is not fuck things up. That's pretty much it. Okay, TLRD looks like it's finally opened up. Way off from pre-market highs. So it traded almost at 6 bucks in pre-market. Alright, interesting. Very beaten down name. But looks like the market is not a fan of the news we've had so far. I set an alert on this fill rate. Building, so it popped from lows and now it's just building a flag, a potential flag here. I mean, I think this thing could go up 30-40% on a next leg higher. Yeah, NK, I'm thinking of my watch list, ACMR, seeing my stop on OCN here. Maybe I should scale out some. XP, yeah, oh yeah, good looking short. Absolutely untradeable for me, but yeah, very good looking. Good catch there, good catch, really good looking short. This could go to 50 plus, very good earnings and everything, yeah. Yeah, I just can't trade it. It's just too thin. I don't know how to trade this. I'm thinking about covering Beyond Meat right here. Like it's not gonna take out the lows and go to like 100 bucks. I'm gonna cover it right here. Just have one less position to watch, you know, because I was already gonna cover it anyways today, so I just cover it up here. Whatever. It's not gonna make a drastic move. Go lower. It looks like it's more likely it's gonna go higher. That it's building higher lows on 60-minute chart. I just covered. Alright, looked in all my Beyond Meat. Wow, XP, what a move! You have to be so fast with these thin names. I mean, I would say 50 is the first target on this. It's only traded 144,000 shares so far. Holy shit, what a thin stock. Really thin stock. That's the problem with a lot of these recent IPOs. And it's not even a small company, it's a $21 billion company, you know. Just because it's an IPO and, you know, the algos haven't really found this thing and there's not a lot of funds trading it yet. And that's the reason why it's so illiquid, unfortunately. It's very hard to trade. Fuel cell, it's still building higher lows on the 60-minute chart. I mean, what can I say? It looks very good. Oh, LTX looks like it's me out. I've been in this thing for a month now, I think. Yeah, I bought it late last. I only have a half size left. TLRD starting to come back a little bit. I bought some TLRD. Beaten down name, they had some news. These things have been working lately. I'm not gonna use a crazy wide stop up though. I mean, the way I see it, I'm risking like 20 cents or less than 20 cents to potentially make. I mean, if you know, $2, $3, you know, could make a big move. Some of these beaten down retail stocks have made some nice moves lately, like BBBY. Well, this thing started a move a few months ago, but you know, RAD is the main one. There was one that gapped up a lot yesterday and kept going. I don't remember the ticker, but we'll see. There is potential there. Let's do a quick scan. What is this? Another retail stock. IMBI. What's the news on this thing? Is it just a pump? Oh, is it the old live? Is this the old live? I wonder. I don't know. Wow, NIO is taking out highs? Really? Or, you know, it's going higher at least. Damn! It just had to stop me out. Very interesting. Okay, markets are fading their gap up. So far, TLRD has pretty decent volume. It's already at average volume traded. I think it may get up to like 10 million in total volume for today, potentially. So funny, everyone calling the top on these stocks like Apple and Microsoft. And it hasn't even started speeding up yet, Apple. Interesting. Tesla, you know, there may be a range developing for a potential add to the downside. I'm thinking this 507 or 506.50-ish. Right now, this white line, no sorry, this yellow line, the 20 period moving average on the chart, it has turned down and it's now acting as a resistance on this for the stock. Through this whole move it's been support. Now it's acting as a resistance. So I think if it starts taking out this 507, 506.50, you know, there's a very kind of tight area with a pretty tight stop. You can short it after the short. Yeah, I still have most shares. I'm still short almost 3,000 shares, 28,000 shares, 2,800 shares. So I still have majority of my position. I mean, this is nothing yet. I mean, this thing could go to like mid-low 400s very easily, especially if the markets start, you know, pulling back. If we ever pull back, right? But yeah, of course. I mean, the pullback so far from highs is what, 5%? I mean, it was okay, almost 10% from the highs. Yeah. Now I think this thing has potentially more downside, considering the move it had. I mean, you have such a large stock. I mean, from June or lows or May lows, this thing is up. It was up to over 200%. That's incredible. Such a large stock. I don't think I've seen such a large stock make such a move before. Like, yeah, I mean, AMD made a big move a couple of years back, a fairly short amount of time, but like AMD went up. Okay, AMD went also up 200% in like 6 months or 5 months. But that was a smaller stock back then. It went from, I don't know, it was like 15-20 billion at the start of this move. Tesla was, what, 30, 40 million? No, maybe 30 million at the start of this move. Yeah, what do I know? I'm thinking about cutting the stream earlier today. This is probably slowest day in, this year, easily. There's no need to watch paint dry. Just managing my position. There's really nothing I'm excited about. I may add a little bit to fuel side on the long side if it starts breaking higher with big volume. Like if big volume comes in, and I may short some Tesla. It takes out the pivot here. Other than that, I don't really see much. Yeah, dude, these probes are irrelevant. Tesla had like 50 probes the last couple of years. Totally irrelevant. Like, you know. They've had so many probes and investigations and so many different government agencies that are investigating them. None of it matters. Momentum trumps everything. Oh, market is closed on Monday. I didn't know that. That sounds good. Alright. Then I'll get some work done. I'm a little bit behind with reviewing my trades from last year and the year before that, so I'm working on it. I'm gonna go through every single trade the last year, 2019 and 2018, probably 2017 also. Okay, fuel cell is starting to break higher. Volume so far is nothing really here. Yeah, exactly. No, I can do it in 3 days if I work like 10 hours per day, but I'm not gonna do it. I mean, I'll be happy if I can finish 2019. I've done January and I've done like half of February, so I still have like 10.5 months. I can do it in 2 days, spend 3-4 hours per day. And then Monday I'll see what I do on Monday. Now I'm down to 23 positions. That's great. MBOT is triggering. I don't know. I'll pass on it. It's just I don't know. I'm passing on it. It's triggering right now. It's just too thin. I can't buy a meaningful position. It looks similar to KRTX, and KRTX I passed on too, and it's already up 35% from the pivot, and yeah, I'm regretting that one. MBOT, I don't think it's gonna be as good, and it's much more illiquid than KRTX. Yeah, not much going on here at all. OCGN, I got a piece of it sold at 80 cents. Probably gonna tighten up my stops a little bit more. So I'm nearing a double on OCGN. That's great. I still have 80,000 shares of it. I had 100 to begin with. You know, this thing has room to. I mean, what, 150s? You know, mid high ones. I don't see any resistance on it. Like, why not? Why not? I'm thinking I'm gonna put a stop order in 5 or 6. I'll add to my short. Put an alert on it so I aware when it triggers. Chronos? Yeah, I'm gonna check it in once. Chronos. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's too early to tell. I can't really tell yet. XP, it's up to 500,000 in volume now. I like this chart. It's pretty good. Thanks, KRV. Thanks. Yeah, it's a pretty chill lifestyle. There's not a lot of worries, you know. No one can tell me what to do. I haven't had a real job for the past like 6-7 years. That's a pretty good feeling. You know, all my friends are always complaining about some, you know, colleagues or bad bosses and stuff like that. You know, I don't have to deal with that bullshit, corporate bullshit and politics and you know, in another year I'll have a PlayStation 5. That's a life goal, you know. Yeah, exactly. Late this year, right? I've never really played like PlayStation and Xbox a lot. I've always been a PC gamer. But it's kind of comfortable sitting in your sofa, not even sitting, lying down in your sofa with a, you know, and play, you know, certain types of games are just so much better on console, and certain other types like strategy games and shooters are much better on PC. Like I'm playing God of War right now. That's a pretty nice game on PlayStation 4. Yeah, I got a new TV like 2 weeks ago. Pretty nice. 65-inch 4K. You know, it has HDMI 2.1, which is also the next generation consoles are gonna have. So you know, it's prepared for Xbox, for the new Xbox and PS. Yes, OLED 65. Binned? No, don't tell me they don't meet these new lows. Oh, for fuck's sake, no! I didn't think it was gonna do that. Oh, I covered it just before it reversed lower. Oh my god. You know, welcome to trading. And if this thing goes to $100 today, whatever. I didn't have that big of a position. I only had like 1,800 shares. Still, I don't know what you mean by B9. I don't know what that is. Oh shit! I'm gonna get stopped out of TLRD. Yeah, no juice on it. No juice on it. I took a not really 6,000. You know, maybe $5,500 loss on it. Yeah, it didn't go. And in hindsight, you know, you can see the pre-market action, and you know, it actually got rejected at the declining VWAP. Kind of easy to see it in hindsight, but you know, when it triggered, it looked like, you know, if you look at the daily chart and the 60-minute chart without the pre-market data, it looked like it was gonna go. Okay, B9. Wait, I have the. Let's see. I have LG also. LG. Wait, what is it called? LG5. I have the C9. Yeah, C9 is the one I have. LG65, OLED 65, C9. I don't know what the difference is between B9 and C9. Yeah, okay. Alright. Not much going on here. Yeah, MBOT is going, you know, inching higher slowly, but really no volume there. So GSX looks like it wants to go higher, very good. So I'll do one more scan and then there's nothing that's gonna happen tomorrow. Today. We have a 3-day weekend coming ahead. Okay, Yandex is breaking. This is probably one of my favorite stocks. It's like the Tencent of Russia. They do a little bit of everything. And they have, you know, some of the things they do, they have like monopoly status in Russia. So I think it's a very solid company. If it was a better setup, I would buy it. I guess the entry was here when they announced the $300 million buyback. Yeah, I think Tillerage has triggered for. I'm gonna check. Oh, INSG, it stopped. Oh, it shook me out, and now it's grinding higher. Super annoying. Super annoying. SNCA. Tilray. Yeah, I would have preferred another day of sideways, but you know, if it goes, it goes. I'm not gonna go crazy with trading. I've had a really good you know, couple of months, and I'm yeah, chill right now position. Unless I see something that excites me. Fuel cell took out yesterday's highs and looks like it's grinding higher. It's not having an explosive move higher yet. If you look at the 60-minute chart, you know, it's been building higher lows all the way. And now it's like kind of speeding up with the higher lows. So I mean, see. Right now it feels like he wants to go higher. I mean, my first target is $3, $4 second target, $5 third target. I don't know if it can go much higher, but that would be like a dream scenario if it got up to $4 or $5. Alright. Yeah, there is really not much else I'm planning to do today. I'm gonna review last year's trades. That's probably what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. Maybe play some God of War. And yeah, I will see you on Tuesday, I guess. I hope you have a great 3-day weekend, and don't overtrade today. Thanks for joining.